Hi, this is Christian, and you're watching a new episode of Snap Science. Last time, we already tackled the other important organ system, and I hope you enjoy it. So today, we're going to explore the nervous system. Don't you know that organism survives in its habitat by being aware of the changes in its environment and being able to control them to its advantage? Let me give you a video.
Tapping a person's knee causes a reflex action as nerve endings in the skin are stimulated and an electrical impulse travels to the spinal cord. The impulse then travels across a synapse or gap into a nerve cell body. Impulse then connects with muscle cells and makes the muscle move.
So much for that. The reason why it was happening is because of the nervous system who control and regulate the organism's internal environment. Aside from that, nervous system controls and coordinates essential body function. It sends special signals to and receives responses from every organ and tissue of the body. These systems make it possible for you to process information discussed by your teacher, raise your hands, or simply avoid getting burned by fire. Are you familiar in the terms CNS and PNS? If not, well, CNS stands for Central Nervous System, while PNS stands for Peripheral Nervous System, and it made up the nervous system. You should aware that neurons is very important in your body, for it is the functional unit of the nervous system. It is specialized for the transmission of messages from an organ or tissue to another, and each neuron is made up of cell body, which contains the nucleus and the cytoplasm and the thread-like extension called the nerve fibers. There are two kinds of nerve fibers in neuron. First is the dendrites, who carry impulses toward the cell body. Meanwhile, axon, which is the second nerve fibers, carries impulses away from the cell body. These impulses can travel from one neuron to another. For example, a neuron that transmits an impulse will send the impulse through its axon to the dendrites of another neuron. The axon may be wrapped in a myelin sheath, a fatty insulating layer made up of schwann cells. The gap between the schwann sheath are called the nodes of Rainbow. The space between the axon and the neuron to the dendrites of another is called synapse. Who control your body? Is it the heart? Is it the blood? Or is it the brain? The answer is brain. Brain controls the body, and it's made up of three main parts: the brain system, the cerebellum, and the cerebrum. Brain system controls involuntary actions such as heartbeat, breathing, swallowing, digestion, and action of blood vessels. The cerebellum coordinates movements of voluntary muscles and maintains muscle vigor and body balance, while the cerebrum is the largest part of the brain. The outer layer of the cerebrum has special areas that receives messages concerning the senses, while other areas control movement, intelligence, and behavior. We are already done with the components of the nervous system, but the question is how the nervous system works. Nerves run throughout the body. When an electrochemical signals or impulses is received by a particular part of the body, the messages travels along the peripheral nervous system to the spinal cord, then to the brain and the central nervous system. The brain sorts information and decides how the body responds to it. Information then travels along the nerve fiber to the muscle for a response or action to stimulus. And that's how a nervous system works. Thank you for joining me in this wonderful trip toward the nervous system, and I hope you learned a lot from me. By the way, I prepared a special quiz. Just click the link below for us to answer. See you and watch out for my next episode, and kindly follow our page, Stop Science. Thank you.